Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel guys. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the election results. What happened and what's going to happen. Okay? Guys, I heard that some people are in a panic over on TikTok. Some of the Jamaicans them are panicking. Some of the Mexicans them are going nuts because they think the President Trump is coming out to deport them right away. Guys, listen, calm down. We have to do inauguration first. The president has to be inaugurated first, and that starts in January. Anyways, since I get that out of the way, as I said, I did a video yesterday about Jamaicans. If you don't have any papers, don't come to foreign. Okay? If you're planning to come to foreign, watch that video. Foreign means the United States, Canada, and the UK. Okay? Now, undocumented immigrants we're going to address today. The undocumented immigrants, the illegal aliens, dreamers, those who don't have the proper papers to stay in the United States of America. Okay, anyway, guys, some of you are upset because Kamala Harris has lost. Some of you are happy because Donald Trump wins. A lot of mixed feelings, a lot of stuff going on. Guys, we're sick and tired of the last 4 years. Don't you see how the economy is? When you go to the supermarket, you can hardly afford to buy groceries. Who want another 4 years of that? The inflation is out of the roof. People can't sell their homes. People cannot get jobs. People's business, every small business that I know here in Ohio is going out of business, including my small business that went out of business. Okay, I don't want another 4 years of that nonsense. I want a president who's going to be for the country, who's going to be for small business. For small businesses are what is the backbone of America. And if all of the small businesses are going out of America, oh no, that tells you something is bad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to address the undocumented immigrants, okay? Number one, I feel that my opinion is people should not come to this country if they did not come the proper way, okay? You can't just come inside of somebody's country and expect you can just live here, break off all the rules, do whatever it is, because you're probably saying to yourself, oh, I am undocumented. They don't know who I am, okay? And I can go out and vandalize a car. I can go out and steal. I can go in the gangs. I can go commit crimes. I can do gangs. I can do GUNs. I can do violence. I can do trafficking, domestic violence. They don't know who I am. So therefore, I can do all of this. So, and you know what? You are wrong. You do not belong into this country if you are illegal, undocumented, and you're doing all of these bad things. You don't belong here in America. We don't need people like this in our country to bring our country down. Right now, my husband has a small business and he's a contractor. My husband has not gotten a job for almost 1 year now. You know why? Because the undocumented illegal aliens, and some of them that's coming from Mexico. Okay, not all Mexicans. Don't get me wrong. Don't come for me, because it's not all Mexicans are bad people. You got some good Mexicans. I'm talking about the illegal ones, including the Jamaicans, the Mexicans, and everybody who is here do illegally, okay, taking away the jobs from the people them here in America. I don't think it's fair for people to come here in this country, taking our jobs away, putting additional pressure or causing inflation to rise and all that stuff. And people here, they can't even get not even a job from McDonald's. No. I saw on Instagram today where somebody was saying, I think it's the press secretary of Donald Trump was saying, they're going to be doing mass deportation. So when he gets in office on day one, President Trump is launching mass deportation, okay? Getting rid of people who do not belong in this country. He's also going to fix the border. Of course, we need our border to fix. We don't want people to just come and just climb and run over to the border and start living here. And when they live here, they act like they're entitled. It's their country. Oh, I can just come across the border. I can do what I've got to do. And you don't have no rights and no authority to tell me what to do because I'm already here. No, 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 no. Number one, if you're illegal and you're undocumented, that simply means you're hiding right now. And you're very worried about this president was doing. This other president that's in right now, they didn't care. They didn't do nothing about the border. They just have people just running in. A chain of people. Look at the country, how the country has run down. My business, I went out of business because of this. And other people that I've known also went out of business. This is not fair. So that's why people decided that they were going to vote for change. Okay? Those people who were voting for Kamala Harris, most of them didn't even know what they were voting for. Why were you voting for her? Tell me. What are the reasons why you guys were voting for her? What was she going to do for this country? Number one, a lot of you all know that you was not ready for a woman president, okay? Women are too emotional, okay? We need to do things that we can stay secure. Women, to me, my opinion is, women don't need to be running countries. That's too hard of a job for a woman. She might be educated, of course, and you might think she can do it, but this is not a job for a woman, and most people was not ready for a woman president in the United States of America, okay? Let's put that out there. Even myself, I was afraid of that because I didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know their plans. It's a lot of things. We already know what President Trump was after. He wants the border secure. He wants job. He wants a business community to be built up. There was a lot of benefits that was going on when President Trump was around. People are saying this man is a racist. You don't know for a fact. We're not worried about none of that. We're worried about what he can do to help the country and to help the citizens in America, okay, to grow. Most people here, some people, they got their houses, they got their cars, they got their lands. They want all of that to be protected. They want a president for them. They don't want a president when they turn around, they're going to be losing everything. People are going into foreclosure. They can't pay for this. Inflation is so high. They can't get jobs to pay for their business. They don't want a government who's going to be taking Social Security away, taking their food stamps away, and none of that is going to be happening. You guys are just panicking because you guys did not understand the message, what President Trump was trying to say. You guys was getting too personal with them. You guys have to think about what is going to happen. This man is not offered to hurt no race. He's trying to run the country. He's trying to put the country, America, back together so America can be prosperous again. When we have these undocumented aliens or immigrants in our country, how do you expect that you're going to get jobs? They come in to take off all our jobs from here. They come in to do this. They come in to do that. They can be in a gang. They can be, they can do all of these bad stuff. If they're undocumented, how are you going to know who they are? Because that's what they're saying. You guys don't know who we are, so we can do whatever we want. They can be doing trafficking. Then we can do all kinds of violence. You guys don't know what these people are into. Of course, not all of them are bad. There's some of them really and truly that wants to be here. But if you really and truly wants to be in this country, you're going to come the proper way. President Trump is not after people. He did not say that you couldn't come to America. He says you have to come the legal way. I came here from Jamaica and I had to come the legal way. So, and then I was vetted. When I say vetted, fingerprints, background check, medical records, all of that I had to do before I could come to this country. And when I did that and passed that, that's when I got my green card. And when I got my green card, I kept my green card and I kept in good standard until 7 years. And after 7 years, I applied for my citizenship. I took the test and I passed the test. What is so difficult? Somebody was on my, somebody was in my a comment last night was saying that, oh, is not everybody has that opportunity to get their proper status in the United States. Okay, the answer to that is not everybody have the opportunity to get the proper status, okay? But some people are going to try anyway. Don't come here. Okay, do not come here, because if you know you don't have the proper status to come here, why are you going to come here? You're going to be living in basements, okay? You're going to be running. You're going to be using people's social security number. You're going to be faking fake bank accounts, fake social security number. You're going to be buying driver's license that's not legal. So when you get pulled over, they're going to catch you anyway. It's not like before. Everything is in the system now. If you come here with fake IDs, okay? If you have a fake bank account, they're going to find out. You're not going to be able to pay taxes. You're not going to be able to get a proper social security number. You're not going to be able to get social security. You're not going to be able to get none of that. So why risk it? Why risk it and come here, okay? And I think that was a Jamaican was talking to me last night, because that video was about Jamaicans, okay? If you're planning to come to foreign, you watch the video first before you come, okay? Why you come? And as a matter of fact, I want to say this to my Jamaican people, them, okay? The way how Jamaica is right now, when I see it on those YouTube videos, when I was in Jamaica, there was no YouTube. There was no Facebook. There was not. I came here at a very, very, very young age, when they didn't have no social media and none of that. Now we have social media. We got Facebook. We got Instagram. We got YouTube. You guys don't need to come here and run off anymore, because YouTube, you can do YouTube in Jamaica and end up getting money from YouTube. You can do TikTok. A lot of them are doing TikTok now and making money off of TikTok. You can create your website and sell on your website. What is the big obsession about coming to America, knowing that you don't have your papers? Some people are getting 10-year visas. They're running off with their visas, knowing that they're not going to be able to survive so easily. Because when you run off with your visa, how are you going to get a proper social security number? If you claiming because you're a doctor or you're a lawyer or a police officer in Jamaica, when you come here and you run off, you think you can be a police officer, lawyer, or whatever? You're not going to be able to. It's a different country. You're going to have to pass their boards. If you are an attorney, you have to sit the bar here. You have to show credentials. Okay? You have to put in all of your credentials here. And it has to be accepted to see if you are qualified to take the bar here. If you are a doctor in Jamaica, you just can't come here and run off and start practicing as a doctor. It's different. The system is different here. The medication and all the stuff that's giving in Jamaica, and everything is different here. Police officers worse. If you come here, you're not going to be a police officer here. You're not going to be nothing when you come here. So everything is different here. So why risk it? If you have your career in Jamaica, you have a chance of living a good life there. What is the obsession about coming to this country if you're educated, right? If you want to come to this country, come the proper way. Have somebody file your papers. If you don't have people here to come to, don't come here. Stay in Jamaica and build up your country in Jamaica. Okay, Jamaica is getting much better now. There's a lot of YouTubers there. There's a lot of people, foreigners. There's a lot of vacation. There's a lot of Airbnb. A lot of stuff going on in Jamaica now that it's not necessary for you to come here and run off, because you have everything there. I had no idea that Jamaica was so advanced when I watched some of these YouTube videos. You got one YouTuber there, D Mongo. All she talks about is Jamaica. She goes to Jamaica all the time. She allies Jamaica in a different way. She wants to go and live there. So why are you running away from here to come to America? To come do what? Do you know America has some of the harshest temperature? If you're not used to America and you feel that you're going to run off and be in this country, where are you going to run off and go to if you don't have anybody? And if you do have somebody, you think those people are going to be there for you? Actually, when you come here, do you know how hard it is to survive in this country? You think America is a bed of roses? People are here even with their papers straight. And they have to work hours upon hours upon hours. Nurses, like myself, we used to be a nurse. We used to work so hard. Stand up passing pills all day long. because that's what you do when you come here. Don't think because, oh, I'm a nurse in Jamaica, I'm just going to come back. No, you still have to take the state boards, okay? You still have to pass the state boards. And chances are you might not pass it because it's a different system from Jamaica. Okay, so guys, please think about what you guys are doing. And then some of the Jamaicans that I see, not all of the Jamaicans, because there's a lot of good people here. Jamaicans in America, there's a lot of good Mexicans, there's a lot of good people that came here the right way and doing the right thing. I'm talking about the people that come here committing crimes and doing all kinds of bad stuff, run off and doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm talking about those people. What's the point coming here, leaving Jamaica or leaving your country from where you come on, to be a bad person in another country, knowing that you're not straight, you're not legal. Even if you were straight and legal, why are you coming here doing bad stuff? Okay, kidnappings, all that kind of stuff, drugs, guns, all that stuff. We don't need this kind of stuff here. We don't need it here. We don't need it here, okay? We don't need it here. We need good people, because when you come here, undocumented immigrants are working under the table and taking good jobs away from people who are qualified to get jobs. Like I said, my husband is a contractor and he hasn't had a job for almost a year now. You know why? Because you got some of the undocumented immigrants are going out there painting people's houses for $5, okay? When that whole house is supposed to be painted for like $2,000 on the inside, they're doing it for $5 an hour. How can you compete with this kind of stuff? And people are so dumb, they're just taking anybody inside of their house. You don't know if these people are criminals. You don't know if they're killers. You don't know if they're there to harm you. You just see, well, I don't have to pay this amount of money. Let me pay the cheap labor, and the cheap labor is going to end up costing you more money. Because if immigration finds out that you have undocumented workers working your house, you know, and you want the amount of trouble that you can get into for hiring undocumented laborers. Just think about what you guys are doing. Think about it. Now that our President Trump going to be in, he's going to start with a mass deportation. They have to leave. At one time, I had a tenant, right? And the tenant did not want to pay me the rent. And the first thing the tenant is saying to me, oh, my lawyer is going to contact you. You are inside of my country, which I'm a citizen of this country. You're from El Salvador or wherever you're coming from, and you don't want to pay your rent, and you're going to tell me that you're going to talk to your lawyer, because if you don't have the money, we can't put you out on the street. If you don't have the money, of course you can be evicted. You can't live in somebody's house for free. They got to pay their mortgage. They got to pay their water bill. They got to pay their taxes. Okay? They got to pay all of that while you live in their home for free? No, 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 no. It does not work like that, my friend. It does not work like that. You shape up, okay? Get yourself straight. Shape up. Ship out if you can't get your papers and go back to El Salvador. Okay, go back to where you come from, but don't stay inside of our country where we came here legally. Okay, had to do all the right stuff while you come here trying to get lawyers to get your papers to get straight. It doesn't work like that. And that's why President Trump is going to fix all of that, because a lot of people that lives in this country are suffering because of that. They are literally suffering. And these people who don't have any papers, they're in panic mode now. They're all on TikTok talking about, oh my God, oh, the president is going to, oh, the border. They're going to, oh, we're going to, oh, I'm so worried. Calm down, people. Calm down. Figure out how to do it the right way. Don't be in a panic mode. This man is not a monster like what you guys are saying. He is not a monster. He just wants the country to be running right for the good people and the good citizens here in America. Okay? That's what Mr. Trump wants for this country. Get it together. Kamala Harris, who I didn't vote for none of them actually, okay? But I knew who I wanted to win. Kamala Harris did not have no plan in mind, because I've seen where somebody asked her if what what difference she would do for our country, and she said nothing. So that's why a lot of people did not vote for her. A lot of people vote for her, of course, but she just didn't win. And this president here has won, and we need to respect. We need to respect the vote, okay? We need to respect that. Just like if you go into an examination and you win that exam, people need to respect that, okay? This is how America runs. You have an election. That's what it's called, an election. Whoever wins, you have to respect it, okay? It was clearly shown that he was going to win, clearly on TV. I didn't make it up. It was clear that he was going to win, okay? Because of what he was talking about. The borders, number one. Inflation, number two. All that stuff that was going on and the wars and all that stuff, okay? Read up on why he won. It's a reason why he won. It's a reason why majority of the people voted for the president, okay? So Mr. President of the United States is going to clean up the land, okay? And he's going to finish building that fence to keep out all of the illegal aliens out of here. We don't need them in our country, guys. We need good, abiding, law-abiding citizens. We don't need people to be coming in from other countries demanding anything from us that they didn't contribute. Another thing again, before I go, do you know that you got undocumented people here in this country are going to having their kids them in school? Okay, they have their children. How do they do that? I want to know. The kids are in school. Okay, their kids are going to school. They're working under the table and their kids are going to school in our public schools, okay? Most of the people I'm here, their kids can hardly afford to go to school. Some people don't have uniforms to send their kids here. You think America don't have poor people? You got that wrong. Number one, another thing again I want to touch before I leave is Kamala Harris was the district attorney in California, right? And I think she's from California, I'm not sure. But the last time when I went to California, the amount of homeless people that I seen on the street, and I heard that the reason why that is that they were doing some kind of crazy stuff in California where Section 8 was so enormously high. That's why most of them has lost their homes, and that's why you find out that they're on the streets in Los Angeles like that. And every neighborhood in California has homeless people, but most of it you'll see in Los Angeles. They're all on the streets. I've never seen so many homeless people in my life all at one time. I know every state has it because we have it here in Ohio, but I've never seen it that bad. Like when I went to California, I seen all these homeless people, and Kamala Harris should have been fixing all of that before she started running for president, okay? Because she's from California, and the homeless population needs to be fixed, okay? That need to be done. It looks bad. This is America, and people don't believe that we got homeless people here in America. Go to California, you'll see. Go to Philadelphia, you'll see what's going on. Go ahead. There's a lot of problems we have here, so we don't need any more problems from the undocumented and the illegal aliens that are coming in here, okay? We don't need no more of that. Anyways, guys, if you like what I'm saying, okay, and you think I'm saying what I'm saying, you agree to disagree, drop your comments down below, guys. Let's agree to disagree. Put your comments in the comment section down below, and let's continue the debate after this video. Let's continue it in the comment section. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you in another one, guys. Bye-bye.